for the final dance. The last dance of the Dallas competition here at the Intel Extreme Masters 2023. ENCE versus MOUZ. We're starting on Mirage. So many stories for so many players, and some of them will conclude here. This round comes to a standstill as ENCE prepare the utility for mid. The fight in the apartments is JDC that erupts out of the silence with the first kill, and ENCE charge up through short. And Snappy's through the gap. JDC seems to be aware. Snappy, is he gonna look the right way? He won't! And JDC comes back! Important kill in the final 45 seconds, and it's put MOUZ in a favorable position. Sampayas can roll, he can pull it, but he won't. He had that chance, but it slipped through his fingers.
It's the grand finals of IEM Dallas. ENCE and MOUZ both coming off strong upset wins in the semi-finals. MOUZ taking down tournament favorite Heroic, and ENCE winning a grueling series over FaZe, including a 5-overtime Map of the Year performance. Both teams enter with a chip on their shoulder from a disappointing major finish in Paris. While MOUZ hopes to ride into the sunset with a trophy before this lineup inevitably changes, ENCE looks to lift a trophy for the first time in 4 years. For the players of ENCE, this grand final could award them the first notable trophy of their careers. But for a young Israeli with star potential, IEM Dallas is the only stage he's played on. His first grand finals. NertZ would seize the opportunity. It's a 13-8 lead for ENCE coming out of the final MOUZ timeout available. The last chance to pause the action and come up with a plan to stop ENCE from marching over them in the opening map of the grand finals. NertZ will provide a double opening coming up Catwalk, a great headshot into connector, and then trading a teammate's death on Catwalk behind him. He's kept his team in an even 3 versus 3, and his frags have importantly created gaps in the defense for his teammates to exploit. Snappy slides in to flank the B bomb site but can't find the timing. Likewise, Sampayas can't find a favorable fight and goes down off a missed flick. NertZ, off a 1v1 clutch in the previous round, is once again called upon for a 1 versus 3. His first opponent is hard to find. JDC as the B defender had 1 kill in Halls and the other in Market, so NertZ is wary of both positions. But JDC gives him a gift. He looks for information, and NertZ comes out on top of an ill-advised commitment in a fight. This secures him the bomb site, and a quick plant gives him plenty of time to work with, as do the decisions of his next 2 opponents. Dexter can challenge fast here if he wants. He can push into Market to apply pressure to NertZ out of the plant, but it's risky. Frozen is far off in Palace, a long rotation before he can provide support. If Dexter is too fast, he could give NertZ the early fight he's hoping for, and a loss would leave Frozen in a near impossible 1v1. Instead, they both look to Catwalk so Frozen can upgrade a weapon along the way. This gives precious extra seconds of breathing room for NertZ to work. NertZ sees no presence and no pressure coming from Market, so can shift away to the safety and cover of the corner wall. This allows him to jiggle multiple angles, checking towards Catwalk and towards Market every few seconds, looking to locate the retake. Finally, footsteps and nades give him what he needs. With no kits, the CTs don't have time to be calculated. At the moment Dexter steps into danger from multiple positions, while he looks towards Van, NertZ springs for an easy kill, and now just 1 more opponent to find. Cognizant of Frozen potentially wrapping around the bomb site during his first engagement, NertZ considers a Molotov. On the bomb, it would run down the timer too far for a defuse, but it's risky when Frozen is this close. Tight, masterful jiggle peeks eventually bait out his position. Sticking with the rifle, NertZ delivers 1 final headshot and a nod of confidence down the ENCE line. An ace in the round, all 5 kills. Back-to-back clutches in the previous rounds. A 1 versus 3 and a dagger to any hope of a MOUZ comeback. NertZ makes his mark on his first grand final and etches his name into his first Intel Extreme Masters trophy.
Fight action on the B side. If he gets that kill and now slips into the side, maybe there's a world in which he wins this.
He's got time. He's got plenty of time after the plant. Dexter didn't want to challenge quick. He's waiting for Frozen to come over, so 2 points of attack. Excuse me, make it 1. Frozen is going to join up with Dexter on Catwalk. NertZ, the biggest clutch of his young career.
million thoughts pouring through his brain, considering all of the different avenues of approach, and Dexter offers himself up first. In the state of the star, NertZ is looking to shine the brightest, and he does it! His first